your desire.
I am your shield. I need a challenge.
Speak.
Our duty calls. We should prepare. Give the
I
order.
will grant your request.
Miri, you little thief, mortal fool interfering in the affairs of eternal beings. It is time to return what was stolen. Shove it! Amiri throws the sword at the ghostly giant, who catches it, gazes upon it, twirling his huge palms. Fine work. You surprise me, mortals. Your life is but a breath in the wind, a snowflake in a hurricane. But nevertheless, you can at times create something that will last through the ages. This sword is even finer than the one that was stolen. Who are you? My name is Fionn. Once my brother Keen and I were powerful rulers of the First World. Damn! Together we were nearly equal to the eldest, but not quite. Eternal serene life in our lands was not enough for Kain. He wanted more. He wanted to become equal to the eldest and conquer new lands. First, he began to devour our subjects, drawing on their strength. Then he tried to do the same with me. As punishment, I banished his soul into the sword, which later fell into the hands of Amiri. Relatives, it's the same story everywhere, whether the world of mortals or demigods. Relatives are the first to become mortal enemies. Why do you need the sword? It is the prison of my beloved, hated brother Kian. Murderer of family and friends, a ruler who dreamed greater power who instead destroyed the people he ruled. You nearly released Kian by breaking the sword. He may yet free himself if the sword is not sealed. But do not be afraid, mortals. We have everything here for the ritual that will seal my brother and the sword forever. How did the sword end up in Amiri's hands? My brother was very powerful. When I imprisoned him in the sword for his crimes, I created a very dangerous artifact. With sweet lies, the sword persuaded my servant to plunge it into my body. He drained much of my energy, turning me into this pitiful creature you see before you. A ghost, a shadow of my former greatness. My brother, in turn, used this power to escape into your world, but in this he outwitted even himself. Our strength is linked to the magic of the First World. We are far less powerful here than we are on our home plane. Once here, the sword lost its strength, even its ability to speak. It did not bring happiness to the giant who found it. It did not bring happiness to Amiri, who looted the giant's corpse. Having broken the sword, you nearly freed my brother, but now we shall seal it forever. Why did you haunt the Six Bears tribe? After I was struck down, a treacherous spirit fled with the sword into your world. Powerless, a shadow of myself, I followed it, for I could not allow its prisoner to free himself. I found the body of a giant who once possessed the sword. I found the body of the barbarians killed by Amiri. I walked invisibly among the tribes, listening to their speech, tracing their thoughts until I learned the sword's fate. I demanded that the Six Bear tribe find the thief. This was only fair, for the sword was stolen by one of their own, and I would have it returned. If only Amiri listened to me at our first meeting, much trouble could have been avoided. But even immortals cannot rule fate. Everything happened as it happened, and now the sword is in my hands. What are you gonna do now? I will avenge you. I will not avenge your theft. I never desire revenge. I only wanted to ensure my brother, imprisoned in this blade, would never break free. I once thought returning him to the First World would be sufficient, but now I realize it would not be enough. There's only one way to be sure. I will cast the spell imprisonment once again, this time on myself. I will place into the sword all my strength, which my poor brother so craved, and thus I shall share eternity with him. This sword will become our common tomb. After that, Amiri, you may keep the sword for yourself, but not before the ritual is over. Wait, so all these troubles could have been avoided if we simply talked the first time we met? That is to say, if someone had started swinging a sword around without even a chat? Well done, Amiri. Well done indeed. Don't laugh, gnome. In the hands of fate we're all but toys, both mortals and gods alike. One word said today can create or destroy a kingdom over the course of a century. It has happened before, and it will again. Alright, what happens if we don't seal the sword? My brother will free himself. He is an endless storm, greedy, cruel, unpredictable. He will do great evil. He will start with Amiri and her tribe. He remembers you well, but I cannot see his mind. Perhaps he will seek revenge. Perhaps you will become his plaything. Either way, you will not survive. I see this ritual business. The giant brings the sword to his lips, whispering a spell. The stream of light flows from him into the blade. Already transparent, the ghost becomes barely visible. The end is near. There's almost nothing left of me. I am the shadow of a shadow. I am the dust and ash. My power, my immortality. I give everything to imprison my brother forever. There's only one thing left. The giant hands the sword to Amiri. To finish the ritual, the sword must be plunged into the heart of a chieftain. I would give my own heart, but I no longer possess a living body. However, there's another chieftain here. Do this, Amiri. Let eternity come to an end. Nilak comes forward. Fionn spoke truly of the threat of his brother's release. You must protect my tribe. Do it, Amiri. I am ready. Amiri falls back to an appeal. No, 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 I won't do it. She turns to you. What is this? What should I do now? We're going with chaotic good. We're gonna... I am also a chieftain. You called me your chief. Sacrifice me. True. You can't throw a rock without hitting a chieftain here. I'm also chieftain. Remember how you presented me to the Tiger Lords? Hey you, Ghostface. You got your chief. With these words, Amir places the hilted sword on the ground before her and throws herself onto the blade. No! I will murder Nalak for this. Such nobility is rare among mortals. It should not be wasted. I still have enough strength for one spell. Yeah, you bring her back to me, you piece of shit. The ritual's over, brother. I'm coming. Amiri rises to her feet. She touches her smooth skin through the hole in her body, her bloody clothes, and grips the hilted sword. Still alive, ain't I? Amiri turns to her former. I paid all my debts. Live and obey Nilak. The barbarian approaches you, a triumphant grin spreads a glow slowly across her face. Well, Chief, we won. Where to next? To the first world? Right into the abyss? Together we can smash anyone and anywhere. Wow, she has no health left.
What you want?
She has a sword now called Amiri's Triumph. Pretty sweet sword.
Done with waiting.
As you ordered. Here.
Amiri, that was my duty. Enough complaining. Your duty is to take care of these dumbheads. Without you, they won't survive in the south, and you can't go north anymore. I had a blood debt to this tribe. I would not want the daughter of someone I killed to come take their revenge on me. You've paid your debt in full. The whole tribe owes you their lives. Nalak, you did not hesitate to sacrifice yourself to save the tribe. That is the act of a true leader. Thank you. It's an honor for me to hear your praise. Time of great change comes to your tribe. Everything changes. It's foolish to believe we can hide from the whole world in our icy mountains. We pay dearly for pretending the time doesn't touch us. I'm afraid the other tribes will pay even more. What are you going to do next? Let's go back to the Maria. We're not used to change. Even there, everything seems strange to us, but the Maria Khelids are not so different from the northern ones. We would not survive here in the River Kingdoms, even with your protection. Okay. I mean, the Tiger Lords are living in my town, and they're fine, but whatever.
I'll try.
Share your troubles.
Yas. Es. Oxy. Yas.
I am yours
Head
to
on.
command.
Yeah, that sword is
Remain vigilant.
gonna be nice. +4 becomes +5 when she gets angry. Crits on 19 instead of 20. I'm probably gonna buff her to bring that down. Like put improved critical on Bastard swords for her. I think I'm gonna have Amiri stop being a barbarian for a bit. I think she's gotten as much of her rage power as she's gonna get, and I think I'd rather her be a two-handed fighter. Make her better at better just hitting things.
Share my pack.
Did I really not like put a teleport on Silvershire? I could have sworn I put a teleport on Silvershire. I did not put a teleport on Silvershire. There was a place a long time ago. That's the place you wanted me to go to. Lonely Barrows.
That is possible.
It seems possible.
In the dim light, you come across a group of armed men with swords and bows. Two of them are squatting near a body of a halfling. Spotting you, one of the men stands up, regards you with a crooked stare. Well, now, man, look, a corpse that don't know it's dead yet. What, you come loot the place? The leader bears his teeth. Too late. We were here first, and we're keeping what we found. We're scholars. See, this is our find. Who are you? What are you doing here? You see for yourself, researchers we are. Researching the crypt for everything we find. Why we give to the poor. We're on a job, see? This one hired us. The leader nods at the halfling corpse on the floor. Needed help get into these ruins. We were like, why not? Clicks his tongue sadly. But a shame, soon as the little one showed us in, he became ill. Must be the excitement, I bet. Such villainy. You murdered a man who trusted you. Now you cap it off. You dare to utter threats against a legitimate ruler of these lands? Short of it is, the crypts are fine. We'll deal with the traps ourselves and start researching right away. Man nods at you, then nods at the exit. You best leave before you catch something. What is this place? Why should I? We just pry the door open, then we'll see who's buried and how much gold's with them. Do I want to talk my way out of this? Fuck this, guys. Nah. I'm not feeling generous with these bandits.
A solid plan. My skills extend to yours.
These low-level fucking bandits, too.
Clever ploy.
I'm listening.
The book is torn, covered in mud. Very little of the text to survive, just a small fragment of a page spread. And this phenomenon was quite similar to what transpires in the Stolen Lands at a place the local populace refers to as Ghost Stone. It is a hill surrounded by a forest, crowned by a gigantic stone. The people say that at night the hilltop emanates bright light, while the hill itself is shrouded by a thick fog swarming in eerie, sinister shadows. The stone has resided at the hilltop since time immemorial, and those who could have recounted its tale or read the dead language of its description long passed away. However, possessing the most intimate knowledge of the history of Avestan, I can claim with full certainty that it is one of those places where the veil separating the place of existence grows especially thin. It is for this reason that portals to other worlds open in such places, through which all manner of mysterious creatures can travel. The folktales show overwhelming evidence of this. The fog, the strange shadows and noises, the stolen lands abound with such legends, with no other part of this world. Like no other part of this world, but for the dangers that await the would-be explorers in this wilderness, it is exceedingly difficult to investigate such accounts with due rigor.
I am your shield.
I will indulge you. How curious.
I've spotted something. Done. Completed.
Don't hesitate.
Let's go.
Child's play.
It should best be to fix Cyclops building a stone tomb. This does look like a Mordecai place.
Here.
Count on me.
I am yours
What a
to command.
surprise.
Done.
Massive sarcophagus lies before you in the dim light. You can see the edges of gleaming carvings that wind their way along the sides and up across the lid of the sepulchre. Let's walk around the sarcophagus. Walking the sarcophagus is studying where it meets the floor. As you do, you notice fresh tracks in the dust. Someone has been here recently. Okay. You take a closer look at the sarcophagus lid, and suddenly you see deep scratches on the smooth gleaming surface. Judging by the lid, it was slid aside, then the lid then slid back into place. You also notice rows of small round holes covering the lid. Were they made to let air flow into the coffin? Let's examine the coffin. Carvings in the coffin depict the ancient Cyclopean Empire. They speak of rebellion when human tribes rose against Cyclopean masters. Judging by the images, the riot was brutally suppressed. The leader of the rebels was caught and human armies slaughtered. When you are straight into it, you slide the marble slab aside. The slab hits the ground with a great booming noise echoing in the great hall. To your horror, the sides of the coffins are raked with scratches and dried blood. Someone was buried here, and they were desperate trying to get out, but despite the scratch marks, there's nothing inside. The sarcophagus is empty. In the darkness behind you, hear a faint rustling sound. A voluntary shiver runs down your spine. All of a sudden, the grinning stone erupts around you. The sarcophagi around the walls slide open.
We will prevail.
Forwards.
Give the
I
order.
shall end this suffering.
I'm listening.
Sure.
To arms.
worthy.
Repent!
Wretched things. Aim carefully.
I am your shield.
It shall be done.
Here. I am yours to command. I've been taught if
How
someone annoys you, you
curious.
either pray or polish your armor. It is why
Done.
my armor gleams as it does.
Completed.
Give the order.
I hope we're not lost. Share my path.
Enemy near.
Learn how to use it first.
Attack!
What? Hey, that's my ability, you cheater.
Let us strike as one!
Oh, right.
I am your shield. Here.
Urgathoa guides me.
What's that? Done.
I'm listening.
Done.
You can rely on me.
Completed.
I am yours to command.
We'll do it the hard way.
A solid plan. Give the order.
Don't hesitate.
It seems possible.
Here. I am your shield. I am yours to command.
I'll go ahead.
Blood for Gorum!
Forwards. Aim carefully. What a surprise.
Do not falter!
Ha! Primitives. You forced my hand.
Tear them apart!
Attack. Despicable.
I'm listening. Give the
That
order.
is possible.
Here.
How
What's that?
curious.
Done.
I will grant your request.
I believe I found something.
I am your shield. I am yours to command. Don't hesitate. Give the order.
Head on.
Here.
I'll try.
What a surprise.
Something here. Done.
Keep formation.
Completed.
I am your
fuck it.
shield.
Will running won't help you!
I'm listening.
Ugh, you sure we need to go there?
I am yours to
You
command.
see that?
Don't hesitate.
What's that?
Done.
On my way. You see that?
I've spotted something. Done.
Yeah, Cyclops are really
I
using traps.
Completed. Let's head out. Something here. Done.
Good job, Jethro. Right on time.
Here. I am your shield.
I wish there was another way.
A solid plan.
Onward! Ah!
They go down!
Advance!
Forwards!
I'll try to make this swift.
Oh, fuck.
Justice! Give the order. Remain vigilant. I am yours to command.
May we have a moment
You
of
can thank me
respite?
now.
How curious.
Done.
I'm
I
listening.
concur.
Here.
Completed.
I am your shield. Give the order. About time.
That is possible.
Oh man. Okay.
Light my way.
This requires your attention.
Done. I've spotted something. Aim
To
carefully.
victory!
So,
God damn it. Okay, it's just that.
As you order.
How may I help?
Child's play.
Best relief. So copy maze, we just spelled several natural
Don't
elements.
hesitate.
Just,
I will indulge you.
done.
I am yours to command. Here. I'm listening.
Let's go.
well, I'm gonna take a quick break here.